Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de Mass Effect Andromeda. Mi nombre es Hatox. Y bueno, en el último vídeo, pues básicamente se podría decir que arreglamos Habar o Horror, como se llame, ¿vale? El planeta ese, ¿vale? Au, le he dado al micro, perdón. Y nada, ya estamos de nuevo en la nave, no del todo, ¿vale? Como siempre, no del todo, ¿vale? Pero algo apañamos. ¿Qué queréis que os diga? No sé por qué parezco más alto. Nada, y estamos aquí de vuelta en la Tempest y tenemos cosillas que hacer, ¿vale? De hecho, no solo en la Tempest, también tendríamos que volver al Nexus, ¿vale? Así que de momento vamos a hacer así, ¿veis? Porque tengo muchas cosas. Para Raiders de Cora. Nos informa la presencia de refugiadas Asari en IOS. Lo han logrado. También sabrán algo de su arca. También sabrán algo de su arca. Hablamos cuando puedas. Cora. Muy correcto. Reltec. De Pibi, gracias a la caja de datos relictos de la cámara de iOS, no necesito más que una pieza de Reltec para completar mi proyecto. Con el escáner localizado, lo que necesito en Boelt. Si tenemos ocasión, podríamos ir a buscarlo. Boelt creo que es el planeta al que no fuimos. Pero vale. Havard, despliegue del equipo científico, equipo pionero, el Nexus ha aprobado mira, el hábitat. Miembros, Dr. Hawking McIntyre. Tanto los equipos hangaras como los del Nexus han expresado su interés en que el pionero vuelva a visitar Hubble para poder observar. O sea, era mandatorio, como se dice, volver a la nave para leer todo esto. Vaya. Muy bien. Está libre para una entrevista. Está la chica esta. Se rumorea. Bueno, la chica, es Asari, ¿vale? Que acabas de salir de una misión en IOS. No era en IOS, pero bueno. Vale. Ok. Petición de ayuda. Doctora Aridana. Seguro que Sam y tú resolveréis enseguida. ¿Podréis ayudarme con las investigaciones? Podemos... en los laboratorios. En, del Next. Pero ¿esto dónde es? Ok. Nigel McCoy. Querido primero Raider. Mi hermano Dash era mi mejor amigo. Aún estoy dolido por su muerte. Cuando mi mujer y yo nos instalemos y formemos una familia. El nombre de mi hermano. Y espero que mis esperanzas más sinceras. Vale, ¿por qué? ¿Quién era Dash? Ah, vale, el del colgante, es verdad. Mira, pues un detalle que se acuerde de mí, picha. Porque le hice el favor y se quitó de en medio. Mi armadura todavía huele a esa cámara. Allá abajo vivimos muchas cosas raras. Como dirían mis manuales de cazadora, el filo que hay entre lo conocido y lo desconocido te enseña lo que puede cortarse. Me recuerda un poco a los antiguos templos de Tesia. Son los mismos espacios enormes como agua corriente. Ajá, vale. Espera tiempo. Tu tripulación celebra partidas de póker con regularidad para mejorar su habilidad e intentar ganarme. Seguro que fue idea de Pibi. Hasta han metido al pobre Yal en el ajo. Un momento próximamente. Creo que voy a recibir pronto una inyección de fondos. Ok. Si me gustaran los emoticonos, te pondré una carita con gafas de sol aquí. Ok. Muy bien. ¿Por qué me mandan a esta mierda a mí? De Pibi, la mosqueada. Ok. Tu médico es una de las asaris más cotillas que he conocido. Y eso es mucho decir. Un poquito. Y sería una pena, creo. Da igual. Va. Esto quizá tendría que haberlo leído mucho antes, ¿no? Dentro del género. ¿What? Me estoy repitiendo. Por eso estoy bla bla. Lía, un aviso de Subi. Aunque no nos pusiéramos de acuerdo, los debates son estimulantes. Subi. Sí, de cuando hablamos de sus creencias y demás. Amurt, no sé quién, soy yo, Amurt, no sé quién es Amurt. Desde la casa de Amara, al otro lado de Japar, ok. De sus hijos y nietos, de los que no saben nada. Ah, este era el sabio, Amara era su hermana que desapareció, ¿no? Aunque desearía haberlo hecho hace años, me siento vale. Cerca de tu padre, Drac. ¿Qué pasó a tu padre? 37 imágenes de fusiles y escopetas. No tienen marcas de agua. Dieta equilibrada. De Lexi. Posturas de yoga. De Yal. Mantas y ropas de cama. Una pequeña cantidad de proyectos personales. 25 botes de pasta nutrientes. Eso se tienen que reponer. Dos gatos. Capa tirante. Cremas y perfumes. Mi arma personal, un fusil que ahora estoy calibrando. A puerta cerrada. Madre, pero cuántas mierdas hay aquí. Ay, Dios, vale, ya. Vale, esto es. Vale. Estoy orgulloso de Java. What? Bradley. Líder de podromos. Vale. Tengo. O sea que hay que volver a ellos también, ¿eh? Madre mía. ¿Aquí qué? Nada, ¿no? Nada, no, vale, no he tirado nada. Bueno, vamos a hablar con la gente de la Tempest, ¿vale? Que lo mismo no nos da tiempo a hacer más. Entonces con la directora Allison desde Harvard. Vale. Puedo subir. Que quiero hacer también lo otro, lo de las misiones, lo de los grupos de misión. Madre mía, ¿por qué vas cojeando? Buenas tardes.
Your ship's layout confuses me.
Bridges 4, engine room aft, med bay starboard. Smart stuff up.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
What?
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Ok. Vale, no era aquí donde quería venir, pero bueno, vale. Ya que estamos. Nada por aquí. Nada por aquí. Aquí, ¿no? Aquí, coño. Cumplida. 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 Muy bien. Yo pillo las misiones, ya ni las miro, ¿vale? Porque la verdad es que no... No vale la pena. 90. Pues sabiendo que las de arriba son las de mejor porcentaje de éxito, ¿para qué me voy a arriesgar a hacer una que tenga un 50%? ¿Sabéis? ¿Puedo pillar otro equipo ya? Sí, puedo pillar otro equipo. Ah, 120,
Oh
claro.
yeah, traded swear words.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base. You start there. You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidari at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Ok, vale, a ver si me acuerdo. Vale, luego tenemos que hablar con Pibi también. Que estaba por abajo, juraría que la había abajo, pero bueno. Estará en su de esto.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
O no.
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Equipamiento. ¿Dónde está la otra? Esta dijo, esta ¿o no?
Yes?
How did you get into med?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier. I'll be here if you need me.
Muy bien. Bien. Por favor.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Ok. Bueno, no voy a poner esto como misión prioritaria, la verdad, pero bueno.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Videoconferencia. No, vale, lo de la. No, lo de la videoconferencia es para. Chiquillo, que te doblas. ¿Lo habéis visto? Míralo cómo va. Míralo. No, a ver. Voy a hablar con Pibi, que juraría que estaba. A ver, aquí. Aquí, ¿no? Ahí.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company?
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Pues ya está. Pues no había mucho que decir. Vale, ahí estaba el otro. Aquí está Yal. Habla con él.
Yes?
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
I was born on Haval, our most ancient homeworld. We believe so. anyway.
Moved to Aya first chance you got?
I lived there because of the Vassal. It's a privilege to work on Aya, so we have a lottery to share it.
Aya reminds me of Earth, a little. I'll show you vids sometime. I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
No me apetece.
Well, enough about that. Can you tell me more about the cat occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
Bueno, a ver, esto puede
What's
ser
living under
interesante.
the cat been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere. Every single day.
When the cat came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the cat always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
Madres?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well,
Venga.
enough about that.
Venga, vamos a preguntarle.
wanna
La
learn
verdad es
more
que tengo un
about
poco de
your species.
curiosidad.
What would you like to know?
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your... whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail. And I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong. Born from what was before. Blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
You studied with Moshai Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshe Sefer is 115 of your years old.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
Ok. Drag y Beta. Y Sam en el cuarto. Mi Dios. Por aquí es, ¿no? ¿Están aquí de charla estos dos o qué? Aquí.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, they're bold for being so squishy, do they know they're mostly water?
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like the ghost up behind you. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Okay.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
Okay.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Muy bien. ¿Esto qué?
Ryder.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Yo es que lo siento, pero no
Like
puedo.
you said, who has time?
Eventually things will settle down a bit. Hopefully. Or we'll be dead. Anyway.
You probably have work to do. We can chat.
You know where to find me.
Es que lo siento mucho, pero... Me engano del día, según me esté mandando palabras, ¿no? Un agradable agente embriagador que se agita en agua caliente o zumo de fruta. Alcohol. Mejora se cancelan entre sí. Quizá una sombrillita. Drag y Pibi están en el equipo oficialmente. ¿Vale? Muy bien. Esta no está, ¿no? Aquí. No, porque está por arriba. Vale. Bueno, pues... creo que no me dejó nadie aquí. Bueno, aparte de los dos pilotos. Un momentito. Joder, tío, el mando este de verdad me está haciendo la puñeta un montón. Esto está... Aquí no hay nada.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Okay.
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good?
Aquí nada, ¿no? What? No elegido de salirse, tienes el tiempo. Ajá, sí, claro. Ahora voy. Vale, aquí no hay nada. No me dejó nadie, ¿no? Liam, Lexi, Yal, Gil. Muy bien. Vale, me gustaría ver cuánto llevo. Es que el puñetero mando no funciona. La verdad. Así que esperarse un momentito. Vale, vamos a hacer una cosa. Porque llevo 28 minutos. No es mucho, pero lo vamos a dejar ya. Vale, vamos a hablar con toda la gente de aquí de la nave. Y para el próximo vídeo iremos al Nexus y veremos qué podemos hacer por allí, ¿vale? Es que estos días estoy yendo muy a lo justo con los vídeos. Y eso, ahora mismo son las 2:30 de la noche. He grabado este y ahora tengo que grabar otro para mañana. Cosas de la vida, ¿vale? Así que nada, lo dejamos por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Un saludo a todos, muchas gracias y nos vemos en el próximo.